my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And y'all, we had a time yesterday on the Ready to Love panel. If you were not there, if you were not in attendance, get right with the Lord. Okay? Get right with the Lord immediately. All right? Repent and be there next Friday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Because it was a time was had. A time was had. Anyway, I'm here to review the show real quick. I know we talked about it on the panel, but sometimes I be wanting to come back and add a little sauce here and there, and talk about the things that I like to talk about and go into a little bit deeper. So that's what we're gonna do. Get into that. Let's get into some housekeeping items first. This is a growing channel. Y'all, I've reached 400 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am going to shout out my newest subscribers in another video. You know, I like to do that. So, folks who have subscribed, um, please know that I'm about to shout you out. Okay. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You're gonna like it over here. We build community. We have a little kiki. We talk about all kinds of stuff, books, TV. We do the things over here. So check out my playlist of all the different things that I do on my channel. You'll like it, you'll love it. And yeah, and as I'm sharing my perspective, get down in the comments and share yours. I'm always open to hear what you have to say, as long as you're not rude about it. Okay, let's get into this review. I have like a little bit of a head cold or something going on. Like I'm real congested and my nose keeps running. I'm just going through it. Anyway, it's not that bad. It's gotten better, but y'all, whew. All right, so we're finally at the getaway. The men have the power. I am still very annoyed at the fact that they have 6 women and 4 raggedy men that aren't worth a darn thing. And this is what we constantly do. And literally, y'all, there's no there. This is the first season, and Harold C said this in the Ready to Love panel chat Fridays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. He said this. Next week is going to be on Miss Kira Speaks channel, just so you know, and we'll post about it. Anyway, he said that this is the first season where there is really no couple to be rooting for. And I could not have said it any better than that. He literally, no, there is even Aries and Phil. Don't nobody give a, I don't care about them. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. Do y'all care about them? I don't care about them. I do not care. I do not care. We just need to move on. Janelle and Quentin. Y'all, guess what? Guess what? I have been delivered.
I am delivered.
I have been delivered. I'm giving back my Janelle card. Janelle showed her whole. When I tell you Janelle showed her whole ass on this episode, I was like, Janelle, girl, I ain't gonna better. I ain't gonna better. Quentin out with all his nakedness. I don't like Quentin, y'all. So it looked like he barely got clothes on and he cooking around these people food. I was like, now y'all know y'all now. You gonna let him cook around the food naked? Ugh. Kat comes out. She's trying to have a little conversation with him. It was awkward. It was like this is the first time she had ever talked to him. It was so weird. I don't know what the energy with Kat and Quentin was very weird. I don't know. And that's how she was with all the men. It was just very weird. Quentin says he doesn't like to be single. That makes a lot of sense. He just, you know, instead of getting over an old girl, he gets under a new one or gets on top of one. Like he is just any way the wind blows, non-committal, just lurking around per usual. What y'all doing? Quentin, is you out here looking naked? This is the first time I saw Janelle and Quentin's their energy, and I was like, Auntie, this was it was giving Auntie. Not that Janelle's old looking, or it just she looked like his auntie compared to him. Like I was just like, no, Janelle, you need to find an older man that is stable, because clearly you're not. Okay, it's just embarrassing. Feeling Aries. That man got a foot fetish. On Lee and Chris. Now first, now let me tell you something. This is the first time we ever saw Lee have some real things to say. Because y'all know what they call her, Leor. Lee had a whole lot to say with Chris. First time she said, maybe because Shayna said again on the Reddit Love panel, Fridays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Shane said maybe because she know Chris got a little point. I said, I know that's right. Okay. Marier and Sierra. Sierra is Marier's rebound because he had done effed it up with Jessica, done effed it up with Janelle, which I don't even know how he even got in the room with those two women either. Sierra's his rebound. So he not really calling her, he not really pursuing her because he don't really like her. And that's that on that. But Sierra, and later in the episode, she finds out that Marie had never been in love before. She, instead of looking at it as a red flag, this man ain't got somebody pregnant. This man been in relationships. This man a whole 37 years old, probably. I don't remember his age, but way too big to never have been in love before. Instead of taking that and running the other way, she says, "Oh, I feel sorry for him. Maybe he just needs a little more time. Maybe I need to extend myself." I said, "Look at that desperation kicking in. This is what we do. This is what we do." They have game night. They ask all these messy ass questions. They get into gender roles. Now, Chris is from Nigeria. He says that he doesn't believe in equality in our society. And obviously, Jessica, who is like, no, sir, we don't. She's boss lady, right? She's like, we not here for that. He says that women are more emotional than men. That is a myth. I think we're all human and we all have emotions. And what I thought the irony, and I said it on the panel, I'm going to say it here again. It's interesting. The most feminine, I know it's feminine, but I still know somebody who call it feminine, so I'm gonna call it feminine. The most feminine man in the room, and this is no dig to anybody that's a more feminine man or whatever. I don't whatever. It's not a dig. But I think it's interesting. Most feminine man in the room is talking about he don't believe in gender equality. Boy, if you don't get up out of here, let me tell you just one thing, sister, honey love. Let me tell you, all the women got relaxed when he said, I don't believe in my wife paying no bills. I'll pay her bills." I said, no, that is the scheme that Todd set up to come at you with the bullshit. Ma'am, do not give up your power. Money equals power in our society. The minute he got you, the minute he got you where he paying all your bills and you have no way out, that is the minute that you're gonna be looking sad, silly, and crazy. If we take money, what did I say on my tweet? What did I tweet? I tweeted really quickly because I can't remember what I said. I disagree with this. I said, "This is why women need to have their own. Move money off the table so that they can focus on finding a mate that's actually adding to their life. That is what women need to be doing. Don't be worried about having no man. I need a provider. I need a provider. You can provide for yourself. You can take care of yourself. And depending on men, not and I'm not saying that we don't need each other as a gender group, right? This is not gender wars. What I'm saying is you have you have a seat at the table now. People are making room so that you can have a seat at the table so that you're not having to provide, let my man provide for me. No, girl, provide for yourself. That way you're not in these trying to, like Sierra was trying to do, contort herself into this sham of a whatever situationship that she was trying to put herself in with Marie. I was like, girl, red flag, boo, red flag. Anyway, Janelle says, and I get this mixed up because I just kind of stopped paying attention, but Janelle and Kat get into it. Janelle says that I think she was trying to say that we're prepared if, God makes women helpmates or whatever, that he prepares us for the weight of whatever our men are or something like that. And then Kat said, well, I don't want to be working within my masculine energy. It's just too much. And Janelle pipes back and says, "That's not what I was saying. What I was saying." And it's just like, oh my God, Janelle. Like you could have just had a conversation. The girl wasn't even attacking you. She was just adding to the conversation. It's so annoying. Janelle, boo. Girl, I've taken my card back. I was a Janelle card carrying member. But girl, I ain't gonna be able to do this. You are cray cray. Are you okay? Are you okay? I can't. So they go back and forth and back and mm-mm. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. Kat and Chris, again, Kat need to just go home. I said that I wish she would go home because this is just you're not. And Chris gave more and more red flags. No. Step class, so fun. Looks so fun. I absolutely want to do something like this. I've been trying to find something. Lee is a step class instructor. She's a workout instructor. She was doing her thing. She was kind of taking little digs at Janelle. Janelle was just sitting on the side. Sierra was just sitting on the side. I'm like, listen, I know y'all might not be like into physical fitness, but do a little something. I mean, at least get a little, whatever. Anyway, Lee, girl, body, yada, 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 body, yada, 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 body down. Leah's body down. So we get to the deliberations. Q is feeling Janelle, of course, whatever. Chris is saying that he it likes Lee, but Kat is also a potential. Marie said that his connection with Sierra is pretty solid. I think everybody in the room was looking at him like, what? Your explanation? I don't think so. I thought Tommy was going to call it out because I saw it in his face. He didn't say nothing. Said, child, Tommy clocked out. He don't give a damn. We're down to eliminations. Jessica and Sierra, they gave us a cliffhanger. This show is not that interesting to be doing no damn cliffhangers like this. I just really wish my big homie Sierra would go ahead and just self eliminate because first of all, I need my dignity. Second of all, I need her to have dignity. One, not to say she don't, but I don't want nobody to tell me I'm not ready to love. I don't want no some N word like Marie to tell me that I'm not ready to love. Don't talk to me. Don't say not one word to me, okay? We did see some previews of Chris cussing somebody out. I don't know who it was. I think it's gonna be Janelle. Janelle is the only person who really just brings it out of you. I mean, I just oh my god. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know. I know this was a lazy review, but I'm over this show. I'm ready for the reunion so we can move on and do something else. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode, and I'll see